So, easy way for you to ground yourself is to stop, close your eyes, pay attention when you breathe in, how it feels going into your nose, going down to your lungs, everything that you can feel when you take a deep breath in. Blow out through your mouth or your nose, but as you do it, make sure you feel how does it feel coming out your nose, coming up out your body, out into the air. Once you can kind of get that down, and doing it maybe like 5, 6, like 10 times, honestly, without any interruption, with it can bring you back down. Then you're grounded and you're in a present moment. That's how you can calm anxiety down. That's if you want to be, again, if you want to know what being present to the moment is, that's what that is. It's when you put detail to exactly what you're doing at that moment, what's going on at that moment. You're not thinking about what happened before, or worrying about or thinking about what's going to happen in results of it. It's just you're in that state. You're doing what you're doing and not worrying about a consequence or a reaction. You're just in that moment. A lot of y'all know about that because a lot of y'all got some kids because y'all was in the moment and you couldn't get out that damn moment to think that, oh shit, let me pull out. Oh shit, let me take that birth control. We ain't gonna talk on that. But back to the meditation. Yes, that's what meditation is putting focus on it. So when you can sit and you can breathe in and out and only focusing and thinking about exactly what you're doing and how that feels in that moment, then you're good as far as getting yourself down to being present in the moment. When you're doing it, it goes on the good and the bad end. When you're having a lot of fun and it seems like time flies when you're having fun, you're in the moment, you're just focused on what you're doing, you're focused on that fun, that incitement, that joy, and time doesn't exist. You're able to enjoy that moment and not worry about what happened before or what's going to happen later. And the same thing goes for the bad stuff. Like if you're having a scary moment and people say you feel like time is standing still and you want time to hurry up. I mean, you do have a little bit of worrying about the future because you want it to end, but more so you're still focused on that moment. And that's why you remember those times, the really, 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 really bad times and the really, 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 really fun times, because you're in the present moment. All your senses is being used at once. You're able to capture everything that's going on, and it's a clear, vivid picture because your focus is on it. So your brain is able to store that, and it becomes a memory that stands out. And like if you sit and think about certain things, like people say, oh, I remember that smell, I remember the noise that was playing in the background, I remember seeing something. Like it's very vivid because they were using their senses. So to be present in the moment will give you more of those memories, and you'll also be able to enjoy life a little bit better. You'll be able to kind of that's what living in the moment honestly means. And you'll be able to, I believe, pick the right choices that will put you on the path that you're supposed to be on, because you're not working off emotions. You're working off basically your instincts, the animal instincts. So that's my little tidbit on meditation. Like I said, breathe in, just focus on that air that you're breathing in, how it feels, the temperature, how it feels passing through the nostrils and going down. And when you breathe it out, same thing. That's all you're focusing on. You sit and do that to calm yourself down, or if you just want to be present to the moment. I love being outside. I mean, these warm days, I take them because I'm able to really, really practice with my senses and meditating, because you can just sit out here. If you can't able to sit outside, even if you're in a noisy neighborhood, that can help you too. But just sit outside and close your eyes. And I love closing my eyes. I think I'm really good with hearing the things versus, I don't know, I can't explain it. I think in the past life I must have been blind or something, because I really, really work very well with my eyes closed. I can see the world with my eyes closed better. I don't know how to explain it. But that's like how I did my hair all my life. And people say, how can you see the back? And it's just like, I don't know. I can just see it. Like, I don't know. I see the back of my head with my eyes closed. And it's funny. I find myself, I'll stand in the mirror to like do the parts in the front. I want to make it, be crisp. And I find myself closing my eyes and doing it and realize I'm closing my eyes, and that's how I perfect it. It's really weird. I don't understand. Um, Damn, I just chilled off. I don't know why I even said all that. Oh, meditation. So, sit back, close my eyes, and I focus on what I'm hearing, what I'm smelling, what I'm touching if I'm outside, if it breeze or I'm on a chair, but more so the sounds, like the different things I'll pick out, like you can hear an airplane flying by now. I'll sit and just focus on that, tune everything out and focus on that plane. And then I might hear, it's like I can hear the highway cars around where I'm at. It's 2 different highways. So I'll sit and focus on, I'll pick which highway because I can tell too. Like I said, I can see the world so much better in my head than with my actual eyes. So I know which highway is coming from, like where it's coming from. So I'll pick which highway I want to pick, and then I'll pick a car. And then sometimes I even try to go as further as if I can like figure out what kind of car. Trucks and cars, I can of course tell the difference. Excuse me. Oh goodness. So I try to figure out like if I can tell like if it's a sport car or like what type of car. I'm not that good. I have not gotten there yet. I think I need to know the cars a little bit more before I can even do that. But I pick out, you hear that from the house. I'll focus on that. The different birds. The birds I love doing. Birds flying. In the summertime, they'll be talking to each other, and I'll sit and that I can do. I can pick. Well, I don't know what they look like, but I can distinguish the different type of birds by the way they chirp. I'm figuring that out, and at one point try to figure out like if I can kind of hear a pattern, and like you can really have fun and play with it, but just to stop and be in the moment as of what's going on right now, it really will help you. So when you're not in that mode of being focused, you can still kind of, your body's has experienced it. So it's you basically, you made that little slot in your brain that it has that knowledge now. So the more you do it, the bigger that slot will grow. So when you're in your everyday world, when you're not trying to be in that mode, you technically will second nature be in that second mode, and that other mode, should I say. And that's how you can ground yourself and start meditating. Like I said, if some people don't like, oh, I don't know how, I don't know if I'm doing it right, start with your breathing, just focusing on that. That's a good way to focus on something. Yeah, so go get your meditation on. I'm out here, I'm going to enjoy the sun. This week I am studying root chakra. If y'all don't know, I have a course coming out. Well, I'm planning a course. My sister and I are in the works with some stuff, and I'm getting the course outline now, and it's going to be some time because I got to get it out, and then I want to have a test with it on, willing participants. And yeah, so this week is the root chakra. So today I'm focusing on the root chakra. I honestly think I'm good on that, but the more that I'm studying and learning, the more that I want to kind of, let me figure some stuff out. Let me touch on this. So, good stuff. You got to keep learning, because knowledge is, like, I really understand what knowledge is power is. So, y'all find something that y'all like, research it, learn the most out of it, dive into it, and don't stop learning, because nobody can ever take that from you. Get y'all meditation on to help y'all be able to get to that next point. And yeah, so that's my little information for today. And yes, I did smoke, so I am, I'm not high. I tend to talk better when I'm more relaxed, when I'm in a more meditative state. So I can get the knowledge out. My words can flow better. So I love my weed. So don't judge. Love, peace, and prosperity to everyone.